to my channel and my bedroom. I thought it would be fun for me to do a video on if you have maybe like a plain room, how like you can just add little tiny things to, I guess, add some personality to it. Make it fun, make it pop. Everything in this video takes like less than an hour. Everything in this video takes less than an hour to make. Hopefully you guys like these kind of videos, and if you do, then hit the like button so that I know that you guys like these kind of videos, and I will do more like easy decor videos in the future. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the things I made. Starting with the first thing. So the first thing you need is an old jar of some sort. I'm using this old cookie butter jar because it's definitely empty. I made sure of that. But you can use like an old jam jar, mason jar, as long as it is a jar. If the label is giving you problems, which I'm sure it will, just take some nail polish remover and go over all like the remaining sticky paper residue left over, and it'll just come right off. So now your jar is clean. And you want to take another cup, and in that cup you want to pour in like an inch or so of just regular table salt. Then afterwards you want to grab a piece of colored chalk, whatever color you want to. I chose blue. And then you want to go ahead and stir the salt around with your colored chalk stick. And you can see it's magically turning the salt into a blue hue. This is not edible anymore, by the way. Stir it for maybe 15 seconds. I mean, the longer you stir, the stronger the color will get. Now pour the magic salt into your jar of choice. Now continue this process with all of the colors. The next one I'm going to use is pink. I'm going to stir my pink chalk around, turn the salt pink, pour it in the jar. The next one I'm going to use is green. Same thing, pour it in the jar, and you just keep layering them on top of each other until you have this rainbow salt dealio. Can you even believe how cute it is? I can't. Now afterwards, go ahead and like shove your makeup brushes in there, shove your pencils in there, shove something in it. Then place it on your shelf somewhere where everyone can see it. It's so cute. Hee hee hee. Alright, so that's done. Now the next thing I'm going to show you guys how to make is really easy. You need like a pillar candle of some sort. I'm going to use a tall one and a short one. And then afterwards take some masking tape and create a design. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap my masking tape like around the center, a little bit more towards the bottom though, so not directly in the center, I guess. I don't know, is that in the center? Anyway, on the bottom portion of the candle only, I'm going to spread around some glue. I used my fingers, I don't know why I did that. And then I'm going to go ahead and dump on some gold glitter because I just chose gold, but you can use any color you want to. Maybe if it coordinates with your room, you can use like a different color. Once it is completely covered, make sure it's completely covered, you can go ahead and remove your tape, and then you'll see that it kind of created like this cute little half glitter look. And if you're worried about like the glitter fallout getting everywhere and creating a mess, which happens all the time, just take some hairspray, and with the hairspray just spray it on the glitter portion, and that will stop a lot of the fallout from getting like all over your bedroom. And that one's done. Now for the second one, I'm going to actually take a piece of paper, I'm going to fold it in half, and on the half I'm going to draw, you know, half of a heart. This way it's perfectly symmetrical. Make sure it lines up with your candle, like it's not too big or anything like that. Afterwards, cut it out and then tape that onto your candle. And once you have it taped on with your masking tape, then go ahead and sponge on some glitter where the heart opening is. Be very careful to stay on like inside of the heart, not get it anywhere else. And then afterwards I'm going to dump some glitter on it. Once it is completely covered in glitter, I'm going to remove the piece of paper, and I'm going to kind of take another sponge and just clean up the edges of the heart. And this should be like really easy to do since it's still wet. And this is what it looks like when it's all done. And now you have this pair of little cute glitter decorative hearts that you can place on your shelves or use as like book stoppers if you have books on your shelf or on your dresser or anything like that. And it's cute and cheap. Okay, so for the next thing, you want just plain white pillowcases, boring ones. Mine are just kind of old. I have nothing really to do with them. I don't really use them, so I decided to make something out of them. So I'm going to get 2 pieces of paper stacked on top of each other. Then I'm going to draw half of a heart. I like hearts, obviously. So I'm drawing half of a heart on top of another piece of paper. Then I'm going to cut out the heart, take the bottom piece of paper and flip it over, and this will give me a perfectly shaped cut out heart that is big enough for a pillow. And I'm going to tape the pieces directly onto the center of my plain white pillow. Make sure it's in the center because you don't want it like too far off to one side. It'll just look a little weird. Then I'm going to take some fabric paint. These are really, really cheap. And I chose blue because my room has a lot of blue in it. I'm going to mix a couple colors to get the perfect shade of blue. Then I'm going to go ahead and mix it around. I'm using a makeup sponge, but you can use whatever you want, a paintbrush. I just chose to use a sponge because I just wanted that look for this. And then afterwards, I'm going to gently start sponging onto my cutout heart. Now, don't go too rough around the edges because if you go too rough, you can get it underneath the paper and then it'll ruin your design. So just try to be careful. Now, after I have covered the top half, I'm going to actually ombre the heart into a lighter color. So I'm going to mix a little bit more white in with my paint and just kind of blend that onto the top color of blue. And then a little bit more white onto the bottom portion. So it's going to be like 3 different colors kind of all blended together. And you can do like completely different strokes. You can use like a different brush. I chose to kind of use the stamping technique to keep it kind of messy, handmade, rustic looking, but it's up to you how you want to do it. Then remove your paper and you have this really cute handmade ombre heart pillowcase, and then let it dry like overnight before you place it on your pillow because it probably bled through a little bit. And then it'll just give your bed like some personality if you just have plain pillows and don't really want to spend the money for a whole new bed set. Try it with stars, maybe. Try it with your initials. Just something cute to spice up your bed. And then the last thing I'm going to make is this really cute like night light lamp thing that I am like in love with right now. So just take like an old jar or vase. I'm using this old vase from when I got flowers when I was really sick one time. Get your masking tape back out, and on the masking tape you want to go ahead and draw some stars. And I'm not good at it. I'm really not good at drawing stars, I realize. But they don't have to be perfect. So do as many as you want to. Then afterwards you want to take your scissors and you want to cut out the stars. Then one by one, go ahead and gently place them all over your vase or jar. And you can put them wherever you want to. You can put them close together, far apart. You don't even have to do stars. You can do circles, hearts, whatever you want to. And then once you have them all placed in your ideal locations, you want to go ahead and spray paint around the stickers that you just placed. So make sure that they're all the way on. And I'm using this gold, really, really shiny, pretty gold spray paint. I'm spraying it on the outside of the vase, not on the inside, because I don't know what that will do scientifically if a flame hits it and there's going to be a candle inside. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it on the outside instead. And you might need more than one coat of spray paint depending on, I actually ended up needing more than one. I found out the next day, but it's good enough. So let it dry for, a few hours. And then afterwards, go ahead and peel off your star stickers and you'll have these cute little, oh, it's a cute little design. And this is what it looks like when it's all done. You have these little clear stars that will allow some light to peek through in the darkness. So I'm going to put a candle in actually and turn off my lights and show you what it does. You can use an electric candle as well, but I'm going to use a regular one because I have a lot of them. And so this is kind of what it looks like when it's dark, and you can see that the light peeking through will create little cute stars actually like on your wall or on your shelf. And I am just really happy about that, man. And that is it, you guys. So let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite or which one you want to try. And if you do try any of these, then take a picture and hashtag them to me on Instagram at hashtag AndreasChoice, or you can pick it to me at AndreasChoice on Twitter, and I will repost some of them on my Instagram after I see them. So have fun making some stuff. I'll see you guys very soon. All right, I love you. Bye.